Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to complete the Those Who Live in the Shadows quest in Nioh 3. So we're going to be starting things off at the northern part of Hamamatsu Hill. This is in the northern part of the map, obviously. We're at the Juji Fortress Shrine on the north side, and we're going to be making our way up this road and to the Temple Ruins Cemetery Shrine here on Nioh. It's basically the first shrine that you end up coming across, and the key that we're going to end up needing for this quest is going to be right here at this lesser crucible. You're going to have to defeat this to be able to get that key. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to get up there, how to get that key, and then we're going to go from there. So we're going to be starting things off here at the Juji Fortress Shrine. So starting from the Juji Fortress Shrine, we're going to make our way up this road right here over this bridge. Keep following this path, and then there's going to be a door right up here that you can open. And once you get in here, there is going to be some enemies. And right when you get up to this doorway right here, there is going to be a big enemy that you're going to have to kill. And once you defeat him, you're going to make your way through this path right here. And then there's going to be another door you can open to your right. Once you open that, there is going to be a resting point right here, which is the Temple Ruins Cemetery Shrine. And it is right here on the map. So once you get here, we're going to go back to this door we just opened, and there is going to be a lesser crucible in this room that you're going to have to take out. So once you finish up with the lesser crucible, you're going to come over here and you're going to break this stone like you normally would. And after you do that, there is going to be an item directly in front of you, which is going to be the pagoda key. And you're going to need this for the quest. And again, it is right here on the map. So once you grab the pagoda key, you're going to go back out the way you came in. And we're going to go rest real quick. So from here at the resting point, we're going to run right over to this door right here, and you'll now be able to unlock it with the pagoda key. And you don't need to go up there right now, but there is some loot that you can grab up here. Once you go and trigger the quest, there is going to be an enemy you're going to have to kill up top and grab a couple items in here for the quest. But yeah, like I said, you can just go up here and loot it real quick. There is a chest up here that you can grab. Alright, so after you get done opening this door up into the 3-story pagoda, we're going to go back around this way, and we're going to actually make our way over towards this resting point right here. But we're going to go through, right here is where we're at in the 3-story pagoda. We're going to make our way up through this road. There's going to be a camp right here that you're going to want to take out. And then it'll lead us up into this resting point right here. And the quest will actually get triggered right before you get to it. So from right here where we use the key to open that door, we're going to head back through this way, and we're going to hop over this barrier. And you're going to want to open this gate right here. It doesn't take a key or anything. And then once you get in here, there is going to be some enemies you're going to want to take out. So we'll just take them out real quick. So after taking out them, there is going to be a door right here that you can open. And once you open it, there's going to be an NPC right here that'll give you a little bit of dialogue, and then it's just going to disappear. And this is the moment that triggers the quest to start. So once you get that little moment triggered, there is going to be a mark on your map now back at the previous area where we were just at, right before that camp. right over near the cemetery area. So from right here at the resting point that we just activated, right where that NPC was, we are going to fast travel back over to the Temple Ruins Cemetery, right here where we previously were, right next to the 3-story pagoda. So we're going to fast travel over there. Now once we get here, we're going to go back through this door that we just unlocked with the pagoda key, and we're going to head up to the very top. And then keep making your way up to the top. And there is going to be an enemy up here that you're going to have to defeat, which is kind of hard. It's not very difficult, though. And after you defeat him, there's going to be a key right over here that you're going to need to grab. And then you're going to want to grab this item right here. So after you grab the key, you're going to head back down to the bottom and grab this item right here. Grab the poison blade tincture. And then on your map, it's going to show a new area right up here. So after you grab those items, you're going to want to fast travel over towards the Omiji Junction, where we previously activated, right where that NPC disappeared. So from here, from at the Omiji Junction, we're going to head up this way. And we're going to follow this path all the way up. And we're just going to run past these enemies. Keep making our way up the hill. And then you're going to get down here. And there's going to be a building you can go inside, and there is a chest inside there you can get. But the door that we're going to be unlocking is going to be right up here. Now, once you get up here, there's going to be a door we're going to use the deserted village key for. We're just going to take out this guy real quick since he won't stop following us. So like I said, we're going to use the deserted village key that we got back at the 3-story pagoda at the top. We're going to open this door up, and we're going to head down the hill. There's going to be an NPC down here, which is the same NPC that you saw a little bit ago that disappeared. He's going to be fighting some enemies right here that you're going to want to help him with. So after you defeat the 2 enemies, you're going to want to exhaust his dialogue. So after speaking with him, you're just going to follow up this trail. There's going to be some enemies you guys are going to take out together. And I do apologize about the quality. Sometimes it's a little bit glitchy. My game wasn't running the best. So after defeating them, there is a chest inside this little building that you can grab real quick. Grab those items, and then we're going to keep following our way up the hill. And grab this. Now, after you defeat the enemies, you can head up towards this building here. There's going to be some enemies inside that you're going to end up having to defeat with the NPC. There is like a handful of enemies right off the bat, and then there's going to be a boss you guys have to fight together. It's right inside this door, but we're going to go back around the other side of the building because there is a shortcut back here that leads back to the resting point in case you die and you need to come back. That way you don't have to run all the way around like you had to. So we'll open this up. And yeah, it's really helpful to have that open because it's a really nice shortcut. So I would highly recommend doing that before you go into this fight. So we're going to go back around. We're going to open up this door and defeat these enemies real quick and fight the boss. So after you get done defeating the boss, you're going to want to exhaust the NPC's dialogue, and that will wrap up the quest. Alright guys, that's going to wrap things up for the Those Who Live in the Shadows quest in Nioh 3. You do have the option to fight him if you want to. He is a little bit difficult. My first time fighting him, it did take me a little bit, but my second time through it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I'd recommend fighting him if you want to. I believe you get some items for doing it. For finishing the quest, you get the talons that he has and his greaves, I believe, which are both really good. The talons are pretty powerful. But yeah, if you guys ended up enjoying this video, if it helped you, please consider liking the video and subscribing over to my channel. I would very much appreciate it a lot. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.